Hey everybody, this is Moz, and we're back with another day, part two of the diorama build. So I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. I made a little bit of progress yesterday on Geeking Out stream. We got this upstairs here started. This is all magnetized already. We got a support wall magnetized to the floor here. We finished the steps. We still need to add the banister, but I don't have, excuse me, the banister, but I need to get some, I think I want to use the wooden, what do you call it? I forget what the wood's called, but that you know, the really soft, like popsicle stick wood. You know, there's stuff you can buy that's this kind of wood. You know, real easy to work with. But I need to buy some of that. We're gonna probably today we're gonna work on mainly getting some measurements out. So this is not staying like this. We're getting some measurements out. We're gonna try to figure out the dimensions because there should be a doorway to his left here, my right, and we're going to have to just see how that all transpires, really, is what it comes down to. But, yeah, we're streaming now, so that's good. Not a lot of people in here, so I guess I'm talking to myself. But it's all good. It's all good. I'll be right back. There we go. All right. So, I won't be on camera for a lot of this, I don't think. I'm going to have to just kind of wing it. Where's this stand? I set things everywhere. Here it is. He doesn't need to be standing there. Actually, he probably does, now that I think about it. I didn't think he needed to be standing there, but now I think he did. I think he needed to be standing there. So, we're going to get on that. Let's put him over here. We're going to measure some heights here. Let's see. So we're going to put that door right here. We're going to just have him stand there, kind of mark it to get an idea for the height. So I was guesstimating that we're about a foot taller. My lintel or the top of my door is about a foot taller than I am, and I'm a little right around 6 foot. So we're going to find a straight edge like this, y'all. And we're going to measure this doorway. I don't think that's going to be a foot. I think, if I remember, ½ an inch equals a foot. For 1/6 scale, where's my ruler? Everything's gone. I've lost everything. Where did my tape measure go? I should have been more prepared. Here it is. This is kind of where you have to go all the way around the table. So, yeah, it's 1.5 inches. So, we want to give that probably 13.5 inches. Probably going to give that height about 13.5 inches. Let's move Michael. We don't need him falling over. That would be bad. Put him back on his stand over here. A lot of what I'm doing today is going to be off camera. I apologize, but if you have any comments or anything, please wave, say hi, let me know, and we'll get on with it. So, 13.5 inches right about here. We'll measure it again here in a second. I just want to get this line straight. Kind where we're just, well, that's too tall. Did I really measure that wrong the first time? Me and measuring are not friends. I'm just telling you that right now. Did I I say I want it to be 13.5 inches? The cool thing with this diorama though is nothing is glued. Well, a few of the steps are glued, but most of it's magnetized. Yeah, 13.5 is where I want to be. So why don't I mark 13.5 before I put it up there? That would make too much sense, right? Just give me something to work with, right? Anyway, guys, I hope I'm able to help you guys with anything here. I have not been doing this long. I've got a couple of little dinky projects I've done, but this is the biggest thing I've done by far. Where's my setup? Boy, this is a bad angle. Let me try the other side. Why didn't I go over here the first time? This makes much more sense. Wait, I'm falling, didn't even notice it. There we go. Got the top of the door, finally. Whew. Alright, so the width of the door, that's going to be another tricky bit here. So I used myself again for a bedroom door in my house and was able to determine that the door was just slightly wider than me. So we want to go with wherever I put my pencil. That would be good. I'm so unorganized. Why am I trying to stream this and do this at the same time? I'm horribly organized. So we're going to use that one. Alright. And we're going to go a little bit wider on the other side, I think. That looks about right. I should really flip this over so I can actually see the level. What sucks is this is not, I need to put something behind this. It's just wanting to move too much. That might help. Big gallon of gesso. There went Michael and everybody. Man. Michael, you have failed this city. It's okay though. It's all magnetized, so nothing really broke. Boom. It's like a transformer almost. For the love of God, just sit there. Give me one. So that wasn't cool. We have a piper down. I would repeat, a piper is down. Really, just stand. Stand in the place where you live. I know you don't live here. Problem is at this point, I was pressing too hard. Well, we'll say that's good enough, right around there. We'll straighten it from here. That way he doesn't fall again. if I can stop moving it as I draw down the wall, that'd be great. All right. Whew. That was rough, man. That was rough. All right, so we got all our door set there. Cutting this is going to be interesting. I'm going to say that right now. It's going to be really difficult to get a straight cut with any of the tools I have. I do have a foam cutting table, but the problem is it's a table. And the measurements on that are not precise. But, I mean, I guess they are, but they're not. Yeah, does that make any sense? So we're going to disassemble this. Take all this down. In fact, I don't know why I'm setting it over here. It's going to be in the way. But, yeah, as you see, guys, we got the magnets here. All here. I got some here, here, all there. So, yeah, that's how we hold it together. These magnets are like 10 bucks for 180 of them. So, it works, you know. As you see, I got magnets all along here. I even got a magnet here to help it, I can't see where I'm at. Magnet here to help it adhere to that second floor. Because I noticed that the floor looked like it was sagging a bit because it wasn't quite level there. It's really weird. Now here, I have two pieces pinned together to help keep that intact. So we're going to try to leave that like that for now. Oh, and you came out. That's not cool. Where do you go? Right there. We'll glue you back in. Might have forgot to glue that one. That could be on me. Oh God. Out of the way. Oi. Alright. Now I gotta figure out which way that was. So you were, oh, what? So you're the top step. There you are, okay. Yeah, so we need this one this way. All right. Let's plug the glue gun back in, eh? This room is a mess. I am so unorganized. But if you're watching and you're enjoying this, not that I've done much yet, but if you're watching, say hi. Let me know you're here. You know? Ask me some questions. Tell me if I'm doing something wrong. I accept any and all communication. Let me know you can hear me okay. Any of this stuff. Somebody sent me a friend request. That's got to wait. In fact, speaking of which, I was talking with somebody. Let's see. Let them know I was okay. That might even be who the friend request was. I don't know. We're waiting for the glue gun to heat up before I continue. I want to make sure that we are all good with my parts here. I'm pretty sure that came off there, right? Let's see. Yeah, came off there. So, man, I keep forgetting. So that's going to be little dot up. Gotcha. All right. I don't think it's hot enough yet. Oh, that works. All right. All right. So let's put this out of the way. And we are going to try to cut through where that door is, right here. So this is going to be fun. There's a couple of problems I'm going to have, I know, cutting through the door. Is A, this doesn't go all the way through the foam, okay? B, what always happens, no matter what straight edge you try to cut along, what always happens is you end up tilting the blades. This can get messy, and I'm really hoping I get really lucky on this, you know, just really hoping it gets really clean cut. So where is my T-square? I want to use this one. This one's huge. It's probably the better T-square. And what I'm going to do before I do this is I'm going to see how to switch out the blade here. Oh, that's simple. I like it. We will just turn it around. It's the first time I tried to switch out this blade, you know. There we go. Rock on. Rock on. We made this blade a little longer this time too. Alright, so we've got our line right here. Should be able to cut right along it. Looks okay. Looks okay. Pretty happy with that. Although concerned as to why this did not cut as smoothly as I would expect a nice, sharp, unmolested blade would. Maybe I should go up first, that way I get my lines right. Oh, come on. See, that could be a problem. That moved. Doesn't look like it went crooked though, so that might be okay. That looks a little crooked up there, so that's not good. I got way too much stuff on this table, let me tell you. And what's crazy is this table is huge. It's actually 4 foot by 8 foot, and yet I still don't have any room on it. Alright, we got the door cut there. I don't know how that happened. That line got buggered. Let's do on this side of it. So there we go. What's going on, guys? If you're just tuning in, we're working on the Myers house. We are going to try to cut through this whole thing as best we can. That's not working. That doesn't have the support it needs to cut through it. See, I should have another blade. I'm worried about how sharp it is. What I'm trying to do, because I don't have extra. Looks like it's the same length. Isn't it fun watching me fumble around through all this? I'm telling you. I really wish I could use the foam cutter here. It would make this so much easier. Just trying to get a deeper cut from that score, because I can't break this apart like you normally would, given that we're going to be punching this through. This has got to be an open door. We're hoping that cut all the way through. We shall see. You have to rescore that. Man, I got too much crap over here. All right. So in case you're just tuning in, we're just cutting out the door for the upstairs. There's a doorway to his left when he's standing at the top of the stairs, and we are cutting that out right now. I'm gonna have to sand this, I can tell you that right now. Oh, more crap on the floor. All right. Hopefully we can punch that out and without ripping up the phone too bad. Boom. Alright, so we're going to have to do some sanding. The lines are fairly straight, so that's good. But we're going to have to do some serious sanding, and it's probably never going to look just right. What I use for a lot of my sanding is embroidery boards. And, you know, they're okay. I mean, they're not the best, but we're just cleaning that edge up, you know. It's got a lot of multiple spores through it. But that's what we're doing. Guys, if you're tuned in, man, say something. Say hi. Say, if you don't want to say hi, say bugger off. I don't know. Say something. Come on. It's okay. Don't be shy. I'm not gonna bite. All right, holding it so you guys can see that is little. Off. Optimally, what I'd like to do, as this is the house of Annie, can't think of the chief's name, so it's killing me on her last name. What's Annie's last name from Halloween '78? Sheriff Annie Brackett. Thank you. There we go. God, that was driving me nuts. Like 3 days, I could not think of her name, her last name. I'll just say Annie. So this is the house I'm working on the interior for the one that she babysat in. I think it's Lindsay's house, is that right? Alright. Well, as I'm not going to paint this doorway right now, we're going to set this back up and see how it looks with the floor and everything. And give you some of you new viewers who just got here a look what we've been working on. So, got the door cut out for the bedroom door. And what I want to do is at least put some flooring on that other side too. Because what that can do is allow me to shoot from that side when I do photography. And put Ghost Bob in that doorway, you know. Put Michael as Ghost Bob in the doorway, which would be pretty cool, I think. I mean, I don't have a bed, a 1/6 scale bed, but I do have a camera, so I can do that. So this is all just hooked on with magnets, which is really nice. Boom. And we're gonna put this on here. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, that door is going to work, I think, pretty well. It's pretty flush with what I got going on. It's a little sunken in, but I plan to carpet the whole upstairs. I think it's carpeted. If it's not, I'm really screwed. But you know, I'm pretty sure it is carpeted upstairs. So we'll get some fabric and kind of do that carpeting effect upstairs later, and that will hide that really well. That we've got to build the lintel for it. I still got to build the side of the staircase, and there's a molding that goes along the side of the staircasing, and of course this side as well. And now what we need to do is bring out this whole floor. Should come out to about the 7th step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to about there, maybe 8. So this upstairs should come out this far. And I don't know if the room continues this far. Probably not. It's probably just the banister. So I need to come up here this far and make more flooring to come out here. And this is when the fun really begins. You got to look and see if we got any foam that's going to work, or do I need to get new foam? See, I think that needs to go further out to about here. So that's not going to work. This is when we hunt through the scrap foam, because I'd rather not use more foam than I have to. That could work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the 9th step. That's close. But then we're going to have to build, of course, a wall, because that's kind of how that's going to be done. Something like that. So, good to know. Actually, that wall is a good width. Let's see. That one's not wide enough. Not quite tall enough either. So, we're going to cut this down since I still have the measurements for this floor piece in my cutter. And we're probably going to use this for the wall. And then I'm going to see if I have any other pieces that are a little bigger than this that I can use. I think this is the same width, if not as wide. Same width, you know. Let's see, I wouldn't have enough on that side. I'm really trying not to join too many pieces together. I could, because it's not like I'm going to have a lot standing on it, but I would really like to limit how many pieces I have to join together at a time. I think that's all my scraps, though, that are substantially sized. So everything else is like much smaller, won't work for sure. But we'll go ahead and get this floor cut. Or excuse me, this wall cut, so this one here, and that way we can put in the wall. The cool thing is we'll put a magnet, I think, maybe not, because I still have to build a covering there. So, all right, let's get over to the cutter, which is right over here. I don't know if the camera's even picking that up. There's a big mess of stuff over there, so that'd be fun. Let's see. And we move it. Yep, there's the cutter. All right, perfect. So I got this foam cutter. I ordered it on Amazon. It's cheap. It's like, I mean, well, when I say cheap, I mean probably something entirely different. But it works sometimes. but this is already set to the right height for the wall, so I just need to scooch my project out of the way so I can run this. And the nice thing is that it's all magnetic. You can kind of do that. And it should give me enough room to work. Should being the operative word. And it looks like it's just not quite enough. So we'll turn it some more. Yeah. That should be enough room to work. So we turn this on. When I use this, I usually set it around 12. That gives me a nice straight line without burning too much. Because what happens, the hotter this wire is, the bigger the slice is, like the actual negative space that the wire leaves. So you don't want it too hot, because then your measurements are going to be off. And try not to jitter with it, because it will, again, cause it to not cut straight. So you want to be as consistent in your movement as possible, and you should be good. Let's move the camera back over here. Spider pig, spider pig. I don't know why I got that in my head. Right. Let's reposition the house. Like so. And let's make sure we are, boom, look at that. Perfect. So, I got that measurement. I know this wall is bigger than it should be, as far as, you know, it goes out further here on my left. But that's okay. Right now, that's okay. You know why it's okay? Because I said so. Seven. Go that far. I think that's going to be more like it. Yeah, I think that should be about right. It's really hard to see this staircase in the movie itself. It's very low lit. I had hit up Dean Knight on Instagram, but he didn't get back to me. See if he knew anywhere I could find some nice lit photos of this place, but yeah. I'm afraid to cut this side off right now. I don't want to have to redo that measurement because I got it just right. I really hate the fact that having to cut even more. Well, that's really close. We could work this out. We can do this. We can. Let's sand this down a bit. The nice thing is with this, even if I use this bad side, what I can do is just cover it up and put a piece of something over it. But we will smooth it down because we will want to use, I think we'll make contact. I don't know. We can clean up that contact on that side. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. We clean up that contact. We can use it. Because we're not going to be doing a lot from the top of the stairs. And again, we're going to have carpet up there anyway. Some form of carpet. We'll just smoothen that down a bit. That's the outside wall. Unless I flip it. Again, we're carpeting it, so it doesn't matter. All right. So, real simple thing we're going to do here is we're going to do some more magnets. Magnets are fun. Yes. So, we're going to pull this down again. Magnets don't want to let go. Look at that. Get that out of my way. Just balance yourself. There, thank you. Thank you very much. Got that. That's the one we're doing. Yeah. Excellent. Alright, so the way you do magnets, it's pretty straightforward. It's actually a lot easier than you would think. Where are my magnets? A little bag. And I know I didn't put them away. I left them out. So they're way over there. It's at 180 magnets. Goodbye. Goodbye. Use about 3 magnets on this, which is going to equate to 6 because you need to use 1 on each side. And what we're going to do here is I painted this because this is going to be ultimately the top step that he steps up onto here. So this is already white like the front of the baseboards or whatever for all the steps. So I know where the steps are. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some magnets here and we're going to spread them out fairly evenly. Do one here, it's kind of the center. And we're just going to press on it so it indents into the foam the actual size. I'm going to do one here. And one over here. All right, so we got that done. Then you're going to take X-Acto blade, an actual X-Acto blade, and we're going to cut out this hole for each one of these. We're going to cut it out on the outside ring here, right inside the outside ring. If you press it hard enough on the right angle, these magnets, it leaves 2 impression rings. The outside one, of course, being the main ring, and then the inside one is the raised up area. So, and you just want to go down about halfway down the length of the blade, cut down there, and do that for each one of these. I learned this trick on YouTube, at least something like this. I don't know. I was watching somebody else do this, and I was like, oh, magnets is so much easier to work with than glue. Yes. I mean, glue's nice and all, but once you glue, you can't undo. See what it is there? All right. I probably need to change this blade out. It's actually taking a bit more work than it should to cut these. Alright, now since I don't have like a little drill attachment or something that I can actually get in here, what we're going to do is we're going to come at this at an angle here. And we're going to just cut, again, about halfway along the blade. You're kind of cutting until you hopefully hit that outside circle, you know, the inside of the outside circle there, where you just cut. And it should just lift right out. There we go. Now, this is not flush, of course, because you just made like a pyramid type, or triangle type lip on there, but then I take this little tool here and I just kind of push it down a little bit. Just push it down a little bit, because you want those magnets to be flush as possible. So now I'm going to see how my magnets did. I think I gotta press down some more. There we go. That's good. Now we're gonna put some glue in that hole because we are gonna use some glue. And we're gonna magnetize. If you don't do that, what's going to happen is your magnets are going to pull each other out of the hole, and then it's just going to be useless. You know? You're going to have to try to line up the hole instead of just getting the magnets to attach to each other. We moved on to the second one we made. I always put the magnet in first to test the fit to make sure I get it flush so it doesn't stick out too far, because you want those nice edges if possible. Very nice. Normally I don't glue them all at once, but why not? Normally I'd cut out all the holes and then glue it. Glue. And the last one. You gotta watch your angle a little bit here. You don't want to cut too deep in any one direction. Otherwise the magnet will sink too far down and not get a good hold. I mean, these aren't uber strong magnets. They're not weak by any means, but they're not uber strong. I think they're refrigerator magnets. So yeah. So that one is almost tight enough. It's not going to come out like this. See? When that happens, I'll just get this nice little dental type tool here. We'll just reach in there and pull it back out. We'll come in from the side here. Just get underneath it. There we go. And then we'll put the glue in. You always want to test the fit, make sure it's not sticking out too far. So as annoying it is to put it out, put it in and then pull it out and do the hokey pokey and turn yourself about. It's annoying, but it will save you problems in the future. And if you want a good example of that, I'll show you. I will show you a good example in just a moment. So here we go. So a good example of that is actually on the wall, because this is one of the first ones I did. On the wall here, I think that's it. Yeah, see, that one's not, you won't see it. I don't think the camera's going to pick it up. But this one here is not flush with the wall. So you want to avoid having that happen. Boom. Really nice though. I like it. Alright, I know this is not as interesting as watching me yesterday. I was doing a lot of stuff where you could actually see me. So it was probably really nice. I apologize. But yeah, guys, if you're watching, say hi. We appreciate all of your involvement. Yeah. Alright, so we got these magnets in, right? Now we want to get magnets into this one. The way we're going to do that is we're going to drop that. We're going to put 3 more magnets on. One here. That worked. We're going to put those there. And we're going to try to line this up the best we know how. This is the way I want to put it. And we want to line that up with that line. Line it up, line it up. Best as we can. We want this to be really nice. Alright. Then we push down. And that's going to indent our holes for the next one. And we can cut these holes out. Got our circles cut. Get that foam out of the circle now. Boop. Boop. And we're going to mash those all down and hopefully make it deep enough. This ball is a little smaller than the hole, but that's okay. It does what I needed to do. All right. Boom! We have now added to our floor plan. Dun dun dun! Dun 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 dun. Yes. Excellent. Alright. So again, I know this is longer on this side, but I don't want to play with that measurement yet because I may still have to do more to support the second floor. And of course, I will still need to glue these in. Although, at the filming of this video, I don't have to, but we're going to do it anyway because I don't want to wait for that glue gun to charge up at another time. So just pull that out, put in some glue, glue. And drop that back in. That's all it takes, guys, all it takes. Pull it out. Drop some more glue. And put that back in. Boom! We are now solidified and glued. All right. Of course, I'm a visual guy, so I need to reassemble this every time so I can see what I've been doing. And also, it helps that you guys can see what I'm doing in case you're just tuning in. Working on the Myers house. And again, Lindsay's house, aka Annie's bracket, so babysitting job. Boom. Very nice. Very nicely done indeed. Now we got to build this wall to give it more support. Let's turn this whole thing for you guys, if anybody's watching. And it fell. I was afraid of that. Okay though. Problem is that floor is too heavy without the support of it. Ah! The stairs almost caved in. Give me. There we go. Now you guys should be able to see what's going on. Whee. I really hope this is far enough out. I really do. Because otherwise, I don't know what we're doing. Says I got several of you guys watching, man. I'm able to see that. Say hello. Say hello to my little friends. Here, I'll type in there. I'll say hello. I'll say hello first. There we go. I've said hello. I've done my part. So now we're ready for this wall piece. I believe I set up properly. That could be the wrong way, I don't know. Well, that's definitely not it. Oh. Ha. What's up, Chris? How you doing, man? You could have messaged me on YouTube if you're watching. That'd been awesome. Been a little easier to follow. So that's the gist of that, but now that seems too short, doesn't it? Measure, 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 and what happens? Comes along and slaps you. If I magnetize it, it will connect. So that's nice, but it's very appropriate that I get it just right here. So we magnetize it like we did the other stuff. That will stick to it and it will work out. Sorry guys, I'm taking a little bit of a breather here. I need a minute, you know? It's getting warm in here. Let's put Michael back up there. Show you guys how it's looking. He fell over earlier. It was not fun. That was because I was moving everything around though. I want that knife pointing down a little bit. There we go. He looks so small when you put him up against his house, doesn't he? He looks tiny. That's a 1/6 scale Michael Myers, man. That dude is literally a foot tall. Ish. You know, he's He's 12 inches tall, and look how tiny he's looking on that house, man. Golly. You know, the big reason why I'm building more than just a stair for him to stand at the top of is because I want to reenact the lighting when I take the picture. You know, I want to have that rail light coming through here where it's, you know, shining through the supports for the handrail. And then the light coming over here, again, where it's shining through the supports of this handrail. So you got that perpendicular light here, and then you have that diagonal light here. I would light him a little differently, though. When I shoot him, I would want to light him a little bit more, because when you look at the original photograph, he's, you know, very dark. The only way you can see, even like some of the design of the stairs and stuff, is okay, that's nice. Sorry, my computer is yelling at me about some ads or something. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so when you look at this picture online or you watch the movie, you can't see Michael at all. He's just a shape, which is great because he's billed as the shape actually in the movie. But for photography purposes, I kind of want to see him a little bit, you know, a little bit more than just the shape. But yeah, if you look at the Halloween credits, his title in the credits, you know, Nick Castle, the Shape, not Michael Myers. He's the Shape. So I think we got the door height right. Once I put the lintel in there and stuff, maybe it will probably work. You know, this is all kind of guesstimation. There's not a lot of guides really on 1/6 scale dioramas. Like, I think I saw one thing one time that said a foot is a half an inch or something. When you try to scale, but I found that that's not entirely true either when I tried to do that to make a different diorama. So, but yeah, I think I'm at a good stopping point right now. I'd like to think some people check this out, but I don't know who's all watching, you know. If I got people commenting, you know, maybe I'll stick around and work on another part. But this is where we're at right now. And this doesn't have to be wider over here. This is just because I'm using reclaimed pieces of foam right now. I'm just not remeasuring that and recutting it. I will, though, before I'm finished. Again, I just want to make sure I got my measurement right from first floor to second floor. But let's take you in for a little closer shot, I guess. This is on a tripod. This is be interesting. And I can't see what the hell this camera's doing. It probably won't even be in focus when I do this. I'm just waiting for it to catch up to me here. Because I have a lag. Anyway. I don't know if it's... But yeah. There we have that, man. That's the Sideshow 1/6 scale Michael Myers figure. It's a great figure. Really digging it. It's got a few points of contention, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, well, I guess we're good for now, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. If you tuned in, please leave a comment, like, subscribe if you're not subscribed. We'll probably come back and do some more work on this later. It's just getting kind of hot in here. I'm going to take a break, sit down. Again, if I was engaged, maybe I'd be yapping with you guys some more, but you guys are very quiet, man. Very quiet. Very quiet. My luck is just not showing me the chat, man. Let me see. Pop Pop out chat. Let's see. Huh. No, I don't see anything. Alright. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the flip side. Take it easy, guys. Have a good night.